I'd like to welcome you to Operation Building for Road Warriors. I'm AJ Jamrunta, a former X-ray tech turned visual programmer. The purpose for this video is to bring light with these underlying issues, technical issues that are within these Facebook groups. Now, before I proceed, I'd like to take a moment and thank the administrators for their time and effort into the development of their groups that have evolved into communities that has also changed the dynamics of how we search for work as well as recruitment. So what that means for you, the majority of you rely on them for employment. Unfortunately, due to a high volume of content that fills these feeds with unnecessary information, pertinent information that you are needing will be lost in the feeds. And that is due to algorithms, for which will be the demise of finding employment. Now, if you factor in the times that a post is made, let's just say on a Monday, you may not see until Wednesday, and that is due to algorithms. Now, if there's high activity or high engagement within that post, most likely you will see it at the top of the feed. So as a visual programmer, I now have the ability to build you a platform. The goal here is for a centralized hub that will give you access to pertinent information at any phase of your employment. Now, what I'm focused on are these 4 unofficial categories. So this is a great opportunity for you to provide any feedback or suggestions. We'll be able to build this platform together. So the 4 categories. First is news. Okay, it gives you information to let you know what's happening within the industry. The second category is jobs. Obviously, what I'm going to do is build an internal job board where you're able to communicate directly with recruiters. Also, there's going to be a profile set up where you will be able to place all your work history, somewhat like a LinkedIn, but it will be internally within this job board. Also to include for the spouses that travel are going to be legitimate side gigs that will be also posted within these boards. The third category is food and lodging. Obviously, we want to save as much per diem as possible. So I have communicated with several vendors that will be able to provide you discounts when you are in specific job locations. Also, when it comes to renting rooms or finding RV parks, that information will also be within this category. The fourth category is the buy sell. Now, when thinking of a marketplace, think of PPEs, FRCs, equipment, tools, even down to your marketing tools such as resumes. Now, I'm also thinking maybe career development resources. That is something that I would like to ask you if that is something that you would need. Okay, so how does it work? First, we're going to build it. I will be providing you frequent status updates of the build. It will either be live or recorded. So the more information that you establish, then we will be able to move on to the next phase, which is testing it. This is another opportunity for us to communicate feedbacks, suggestions, and once we solidify a fully functional category, then we'll be able to move on to the next category. And guys, this turnaround time will typically be about 3 to 5 days. So let me give you a rundown of this platform. It will be a centralized hub where it will require no need to jump from group to group to find pertinent information. It will eliminate the algorithms where you will never miss key posts or information that is put out there. Plus, you will have direct communication with recruiters as well as vendors. And another thing here is that we want to mitigate content for administrators. So administrators, I'm looking at partnership. If we can build this together, we can certainly develop a platform that is going to be a resourceful tool for all the workers out there. Most importantly, to gain immediate access to pertinent information at any time of the day at any phase of your employment process. Okay, so I would like to say that in respect to these groups, I do not want to bombard the feed with my content. So I went ahead and developed a group specifically for this build, which the link will be in the comments of this post here. So I ask that you let your colleagues know, share this information, because the more information that I get from you, then we'll be able to build this solid platform. Also, any of the recorded information that we have here will be documented and shared on YouTube and Twitter. I will be providing any of the links for those platforms as well. So I look forward to your feedback and suggestions. And until we meet in the next video, please be safe out there and God bless.